Well, Kade Johnson, the 2026 MNP Northeast Open champion. I actually kind of find it hard to believe you haven't won this before, but now that you get your first one and name on that trophy, kind of how you feeling?
Yeah, I feel awesome. It's been quite a few times I've finished runner-up at this event and a couple other times in contention, and didn't have a great Sunday. So yeah, it feels great. I didn't have a ton of expectations coming in here, and just wanted to come out here and enjoy the weekend. And game ended up being okay, and some putts fell to help me.
Yeah, it almost started yesterday, right? Course record yesterday. Just one of those days, and not real great conditions either. The wind was really howling up here, which is kind of rare.
Yeah, no, it was really tough. It's a lot of times you don't know which direction the wind is actually blowing, and it happened a couple times today. It swirls so much out here, so it was tough. But I got pretty fortunate. I made a couple longer putts where you're just trying to get close, and they went in. So that's kind of what helps those good rounds become really good rounds. So yeah, it was just steady, and then today was more of that just steady golf and try to hit greens and make a bunch of pars.
Yeah, solid lead, but did get pushed a little bit by Luke down the stretch.
Yeah. I haven't played with Luke in a long time, and he's a phenomenal player. I know he's going back for his 5th year at SAU, and he's awesome player. A couple things he needs to tighten up, but it's definitely a lot of potential for a career after next year.
Yeah, you mentioned just in your celebratory speech here to the group how nice it was to be back here. Grinded around the States a few years trying to do the thing down there, but a good camaraderie and back to see some guys here in a great
100%.
weekend.
And I've played this tournament a few times since I've turned pro, and but it's different, right? Like, I'm coming up here to use it as a practice week for bigger tournaments coming down the future. So it's all that practice before a big warm up, and I was kind of laughing yesterday. I got here like 45 minutes before my tee time, which was really late for me, and I hit like 8 putts and 15 balls and had 25 conversations. It's so much different, and it's gonna take a while for maybe to sink in, but you lose a lot of the fun and the joy on the grind all the time, and this is what golf is all about, is coming up here. And there's a bunch of us that went for dinner last night, and guys I don't see anymore, and it was just such a fun time, such a fun weekend.
For sure. You just told me off the air a little bit. This is leading up to the Mickelson, so you got to be feeling quite confident about that. I mean, that's a big tournament, a nice little purse, but yeah, the confidence has to be good going into Calgary.
Yeah, it feels good. There's definitely some things I need to tighten up going out there that you can kind of get away with out here, but it'll expose you out there. So yeah, try to do a little bit of practice going into it, but same thing, just kind of play with no expectations. And it's a course that suits me well, and I've played well in there in the past, so try to go there, have fun, and enjoy the week.